Which came first, Germany or IMEX? Well, Germany, of course, and for years it's been providing the perfect backdrop to this show. It's also riding high in the ICA International Association Meetings rankings. So what's its secret to meeting success? Matthias, thank you for inviting me into your stand. It's been another great year for Germany with respect to meetings. I mean, as I said in my introduction, you're riding high in the ICA International Association Meetings rankings again. Berlin is 3 in the world and 3 in Europe. And there's also a host of German cities now pushing in to the ICA International Association Meetings rankings. What's the situation like for meetings and events generally, building in the association side across Germany? Presumably, overall, you're performing pretty well.
Hey Ian, thank you much for joining us at the Germany stand. I'm very happy to have you here. Well, we are in a very comfortable situation at the moment, but we have to work hard for this situation. And you just mentioned it, Germany is number 1 in Europe and number 2 in the world behind the United States of America when it comes to international meetings. And last year, we just published our figures yesterday at a midday press conference. Last year, we had 2.9 million meetings in Germany with more than 360 million delegates. This is 4.5 of the population of our country, so an equivalent of 4 times the German population. And this shows how important meetings are for the scientific sector as well as for the business sector, the economy. And I think 3 criteria are very much important when it comes to international meetings. So number 1 is infrastructure. You need a good infrastructure. Number 2 is value for money. So we offer great value for money. And number 3 is, which becomes more and more important, 82% of all event planners tell us that the scientific and economic expertise in a destination is one of the most important criteria which helps to decide for or against a destination.
And of course, it's not just about, sort of Berlin that's in the top 3. All the, the events that you've talked about are happening across Germany. Highlight some of the really up-and-coming cities.
Well, Berlin is a great conference destination, that's for sure. But of course, we have more conference destination in Germany, very good frame conditions which we can offer our customers. And due to the fact that they are looking for economic and scientific expertise, we can offer them many different destinations. If you're looking for meetings dealing with renewable energies, for example, you will find great partners around Freiburg, around Munich, and in other destinations. If you're looking for a meeting dealing with the automotive issue, then you can go to Munich, to Stuttgart, to Wolfsburg. So we have a lot of destinations that are able to fit with the content of your meeting.
Yeah, that's really fascinating. Of course, Meeting the World, we've been working with you over the last 6 months now to put together a series of quite detailed reports that are totally focused on meetings and incentives, and they've really opened my eyes to what Germany has to offer, sort of beyond Berlin and the obvious cities. Going forward, what are your sort of goals? I mean, as you say, this isn't a situation you've arrived in by chance. You've worked really hard. How do you keep your position? What are the goals going forward?
Well, the goals are that we have to try to analyze what the future will bring. So that's not so easy. That's why we started together with a research institute a study which we will publish in September this year. And we analyze, on the one hand, the last 40 years. The German Convention Bureau was founded in 1973. And if you compare meetings today with the meetings for 40 years ago, then you can clearly see where the performance and the development goes. And we try to find out what the mega trends which will affect our industry will bring, what kind of solutions they will bring, and how we and our partners have to be prepared for the future.
Wow, that's fascinating. I can't wait to see the results of that. Finally, IMEX, okay? It's been based here for several years now. How important is it to Germany and to Frankfurt, with respect to bolstering its meetings and events industry?
It is very important for Germany. To have IMEX here in Frankfurt is a perfect occasion for Germany and the German partners to offer their products and to show their innovations and to deal with their partners. And we are so happy not only to have German buyers and German exhibitors here, but also the entire meetings world. And that makes us happy because we can only be successful if we are linked with our partners in other countries. And I think that the meeting and event industry is a clear signal that shows that the partnership between different countries is the future of our world.
Yeah, correct. I think you're absolutely right there. And with respect to how it's gone for you this week, it's been a really busy show. You've got loads of people across your huge stand, which is really impressive in itself. How do you think it's going?
Well, it's great. Today I heard a lot of positive feedback from my partners, and they're really happy about it. And if my partners are happy, I'm happy as well.
Sounds great, Matthias. Thank you very much for talking to me.
Thank you.